assured. Hello and welcome to Fan Central Pitchside. I am Nathan Curtis, and along with me is myself, and I. The team have abandoned me this week, so do me a big no. Let's keep my company now. Now, let's just jump right into it. Eltham High lead the line in the Manning Cup second round qualifiers. The St. Catherine-based school are unbeaten in Zone A, winning all 6 of their games, rather impressively too, to sit on 18 points. They're followed by last year's beaten finalist Heidel, who are into the second round with 15 points. Now, defending champions Mona High are also in the next round. They are atop Zone B with 22 points. Charlie Smith and Jonathan Grant are battling it out for that second automatic qualifying spot from that zone, as they are both locked at 15 points with 2 games to go. Also in the second round are Kingston College, Big Side Campion College, Calabar, Stats, Wolmer's, Tivoli, JC, St. George's College, and St. Catherine High. Now, there are still some spots that are up for grabs, as the top 2 teams from each zone will be the best to move forward, and then you have the 2 best third-place teams that will advance into the Manning Cup second round. Now, as I mentioned earlier, that Eltham have won all 6 of their games in Zone A. One of those victories came last Saturday against the Noon Park Technical. Here's a reminder of how it unfolded.
The highlights now. Kick-off by Eltham to get the second half going. A shot coming in from far. Not much work for Grant, who was really good for the day. He had a bit of work to do. A few times Eltham made a lot of work. And Clark started. Paulus, that was the first shot he had of the game. He was pretty good. Eltham, they were, of course, knocking at the door for a whole entire game. McKinley had a shot. It was over the top. That one was very close to going in by Headley. This was a moment, though, that Eltham got onto the scoreboard. A lovely ball in, fall into the feet of Paulus, and he made pretty much good work of that. I mean, not the most powerful shot, but yeah, they take a deflection, it looked like. But nonetheless, it goes down on the sheet as his goal, and he takes it. A lot of confusion in front of Clark. Clark disappointed with that one. Again, Eltham, they kept pressing. A really good save from Clark. That shot low coming in from Antonio Ferron, one of the substitutes. And he had more work to do when Reed took a shot. It was a Sportsmax app moment. And yeah, a really good performance from Clark. Despite conceding twice, he was really brilliant for the Noon Park. Eltham, though, they continue to wreak havoc all over the Dunoon defense. Another powerful shot by their captain, wide of the mark, Santana Hetley. Here's where the second goal came from. Paulus, a good ball in, and easily converted was Reed. High over everyone else, and got his first goal this season, coming off the bench and providing the confirmed score, 2-0 for his Eltham team. And after that, there wasn't much left but for the referee to say that's it and confirm another 3 points and another clean sheet for Eltham. Let's take a look now at the statistics. Full time, 2-0 with 18 attempts, 7 of them on target for Eltham versus the 3 on target from 8 for the Noon. Both fouls, 18 fouls shared between the 2 teams. 3 yellow cards. The Noon over 1 for Eltham. No red card shown in this encounter. 3 offsides for the Noon versus 1 for Eltham. And there were 11 corners at the end of the first half. The Noon had more corners. They only added 1 to that. And Eltham got up to 11 with 62% of possession. The lion's share going to Eltham, 38 to Noon. They didn't have much of the ball. And yeah, 2-0 confirmation of that score.
Coach, not the result you would have wanted today, but what do you think were the main factors that led to your team's defeat?
I think it has been haunting us all season long. Concentration as they realized we gave a goal in 38 minutes in the first half and the exact same time in the second half. So we're not focusing at the end of the game and at the end of the halves.
Well, you did say before the match that you do have a relatively young squad. Do you think that their age or immaturity has affected their performance on the pitch?
Yeah, we have a young team in terms of age, but in terms of playing, because they are playing Manning Cup for 3 years now. So playing the game, they are like more experienced. So some of these things they should be concentrating even harder, getting to finish out these games.
Well, you do have to go back to the training ground. What are some of the things that you will be focusing on for your upcoming match?
Well, as you know, the games are coming in quick and fast, so mainly focus on recovery now. So it's more a mental part to finish out the season.
You talk about the mental aspects of football. Do you think that the weather had affected your boys today?
To a lesser extent, because we underfooting. But they were holding up much.
Okay,
Good.
Thank you, Coach.
All right.
Now welcome the coach of Eltham High, Coach Gregory Allen. Walking very confident. He doesn't want to show the smile, but it's there. Coach, your boys came out on the winning end today. How are you feeling?
Well, most definitely. Well, we are always grateful when we collect 3 points. And I'm feeling good at the moment, but we still have some work to do.
You talk about that work. Your defense managed a clean sheet today. What do you think contributed to that strong performance?
Well, this is something that we have been working on, but I believe we didn't play the type of game that we wanted today. And I believe because we had like 3 games for this week, we had a very hard one on Monday. We played Heidel, then we played Harden on Wednesday. And today again, a very tough one for us today. The underfoot condition as well hampered us a bit.
It sounds to me like recovery is going to be something that you're going to focus on for the upcoming week and the upcoming matches.
Most definitely.
Well, thank you, Coach, and wishing you all the best.
Thanks much.
Well, it's been impressive stuff from Eltham so far this season, and we look forward to seeing what they can do come the second round. I hope it's not a falls down, and I hope you'll join us after the break for some more Fan Central Pitchside.
Tired of the high interest rates and the whole heap of loan payments every month? Take a debt consolidation loan from AIM to pay credit card bills and all other high interest rate loans from other institutions. Make one low monthly payment to AIM and take home some extra money in your pocket. That's financial freedom. One loan, one low payment, more money in your pocket. Call AIM today to lower your loan payment. And remember, you won't find a better deal elsewhere. Guaranteed.
So thanks for staying with us on FC Pitchside. Before we move over to the Da Costa Cup, last Saturday an epic battle unfolded between Calabar High and St. Andrew Technical in Zone D of the Manning Cup. Calabar came out victors in that epic encounter. Here's the action from that match.
Full time. We got going with St. Andrew Technical High School on the ball, and it was an intense game from the start of it. Shots coming in from left, right, and center. Both goalkeepers tested early. Omari Grant was the first who was tested, and he made light work of it. And this opportunity was very golden for the St. Andrew Technical side, and they weren't able to convert. Rankin, though, created a few opportunities for himself. This was the first one that made Jaheim Williams work, taking a deflection, and Williams did well to get Jaheim Rankin's shot away. St. Andrew Technical High School, though, they continue to go forward, and it created a lot of opportunities. This one should have been converted, of course, they felt, but Omari Grant doing well to create this opportunity for his team to go ahead. Defensive effort poor, creating Rankin an opportunity, and he did so, obliging himself. Getting inside, taking a shot, finding space, catching Jaheim Williams off his line, and going over his head into the goal. One of the better goals we've seen this season. The only goal of the game, of course, came early in that first half, and the Jaheim Rankin, of course, was celebrating that one as he should. Perry, he had a few good chances of his own. The number 21 for Calabar. from there, it was all Calabar High, really. They created the opportunities. One shot, two shots, one over the bar. First one wide. But Stats did have a few moments of their own. They were not as strong defensively as they should have been. Williams did have too much work to do, and he was extremely limited with his back line. Stats, the few opportunities they got, they didn't make the most of it. That was the red card there for Xavier Goodin. A rash challenge, getting another yellow and sending him to the showers early. He'll miss the next match. Well, 10 men, causing them to have to change their formation, which meant more opportunities for Calabar High, like this one. Getting this one off Campbell, but McDonald trying to find Campbell on the inside and wasn't able to find it, going over the bar. More opportunities, of course, for St. Andrew Technical High. The few that came, putting Omari Grant to work. He was really good in this encounter. Maybe we could have included him in the conversation for man of the match. More chances going a begging for Calabar. They did have a few to extend the lead. This one was very close to the end of the game, this free kick from White. But this one, very contentious. A goal, what we thought was the equalizer. Cristiano Brown coming off the bench to deliver this, and they did start to celebrate, and then all of a sudden, the offside flag went up from the second assistant, creating a lot of ruckus. Cristiano Brown, of course, most broken-hearted. And that was all that she wrote. The end of that game, 1-0 in favor of Calabar High on their home turf.
We'll definitely talk some more about Calabar High later down in the show. Now, in the DaCosta Cup, so far 21 teams have qualified for the round of 32 in the rural area competition. Frome Technical are among the latest schools to advance to the second round. They drew 0-0 with Racines High on Wednesday to advance from Zone B. So far, they have 20 points in that zone, 3 more than Racines, who are set to book their spot in the next round. Meanwhile, Black River have booked their spot from Zone C with a 5-0 drubbing of Godfrey Stewart on Wednesday. Black River are second in the zone on 17 points and joint leaders with Mannings in the next round, with both teams having a game to go. Monroe College lead the qualifiers from Zone E, topping the zone with 21 points. Stets are second on 15, with both teams facing each other on Saturday in their final game. And that will be live here on CVM TV at 3:30 p.m. Now, Kempshill had a shock 1-0 win over the Zone I leaders Glenmuir on Wednesday. That result means that Kempshill now moves into the round of 32 along with Glenmuir and Garvey Marseille. Now, defending champions Clarendon College need only a point in Zone H to advance to the second round. They had a 1-0 win over Lennon on Wednesday. Now it's time for another break here on FC Pitchside. Come right back.
Have a gig for you and the crew. Mobile, next week, sir. What you say?
Just have to grab you down the lane.
No, I hear nothing about that, brother, there, no.
And tell me, say, I have a big show line up for it.
Look up on the stage, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's the innocent.
But we are idiots to allow Grabs to be treating us like idiots. Under no circumstances could that be my pay.
We's a group. We have to stick together.
A group of idiots. We don't even have fear to go home.
My girl, you see the youth them when they sit down here, sir?
Now, welcome back to FC Pitchside. It's time for the debate. Now, normally, it's this segment where I'd like to take Gio or Renaldo to school and teach them a thing or two because, you know, your boy always winning. But, you know, both of them actually needed a break from the debating, so now we have to go to the streets to see what the hot topic is amongst the fans as they talk about their favorites for this season. Here's Brian Pitter with more.
Who will take each title, the Manning Cup or the DaCosta Cup? Let's see what they have to say. So in your opinion, Bolby, who do you think is winning Manning Cup this season?
Calabar, man.
In your opinion, who do you think is winning Manning Cup this season?
Jamaica College.
JC, come over there, play for them. I'm the Georges.
I feel like KC would have take Manning Cup this year, basically, or probably say Enid Dalton, because I've been to Enid Dalton and saw them training for Manning Cup already. I've seen where Calabar and KC started training for Manning Cup, basically. But I have my eyes on KC and JC for Manning Cup, basically.
JC.
Why?
Because they have a good Manning Cup squad.
I do, man.
St. Diego. Oh, that's them playing now and looking good.
And what about the DaCosta Cup? What do you think of it?
Well, about DaCosta Cup now, you know, say, normally Glenmuir, Garvey, Masio. I don't know about Wallaby, I'm a side still, but them kind of off from for the longest while now.
Clarendon College, all the way. Because them look persistent all the time right now. So them are the team right now for beat. Then we are now joke down there now. So, and generally is a good coach from long time. So, he have a whole heap of experience from them time. You know? So, he used to go to the school, so he know the right thing, what to do, so everything. So, he's a good coach. So, look over Clarendon College. Always.
One side still Clarendon College.
Clarendon College, well, to win the DaCosta Cup, Clarendon College will be the best option for me right now.
Clarendon College.
Clarendon College will take back.
In terms of the competitions, who produces the better players, Manning Cup or DaCosta Cup?
I feel like, in my opinion, both of them produce good players. Manning Cup produce nice players where you can see where they get by basically some of the JC guys. The KC guys get by from the national team basically. But you also have some good players back in the DaCosta Cup region basically where you can care from country. You see boy come from country, them know run up and down basically. So in my opinion, I would say Manning Cup produce the better players, but DaCosta Cup also produce some nice players also basically.
Which competition produces the best players, Manning Cup or DaCosta Cup?
Manning Cup.
Who produce the better players, Manning Cup or DaCosta Cup?
To me, I think Manning Cup have the more technical players. I think DaCosta Cup produce the more physical players.
Manning Cup, yes.
I would say Manning Cup. I say Whisper make him name, Whisper Ghana lead for KC.
What about Kaim Dixie from Clarendon College or Ghana, England?
Kaim Dixie, yes, but Whisper come show a platform for every youth in Jamaica we can know so well if them all went straight like he did, then more team we can go to grass on the real way.
Manning Cup. Because them have quality baller.
Manning Cup. As most of the Manning Cup players, most of them have talent, but depends on which school get them and which type of coach can bring out the better in our player, best. So Manning Cup, because enough great talents there in a Manning Cup, but most of the coach them really push certain players to a limit.
I have a feeling some people will be eating their words come the end of the season, especially when it comes to the Manning Cup. On that note, though, we take another break, and when we return, Brian Peter has Team Talk. Come back.
No more fear of missing out. CVM TV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVM TV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVM TV News to see it happen.
Welcome to the ISSA Lottery Draw for 8:20 p.m. Thursday, October 10th, 2024. The one-drop winning number is 33. The hat-trick winning numbers are 4, 2, 5. The four-play winning numbers are 7, 2, 8, 8. The Lucky Day Lotto winning numbers are 6, 19, 1, 20, 13. The fireball is white. Thank you for playing with ISSA.
Hey you don't want no people in your business?
You should take advantage of CVM TV's unbeatable small business advertising package. Trust me. And get your goods and services in front of your customers today.
For $150,000, you get a high-quality professional commercial.
Plus 20 prime-time commercial spots.
That's massive exposure at a fraction of the cost.
Including on the #1 morning show in Jamaica, Sunrise.
So don't wait. Call us on 658-208-5377 and see your business goals happen right here on CVM Television.
Ganga is an emotional saga of a woman's journey, all alone in a man's world.
Hi everyone, my name is Kurt Dunn.
Greetings from Kali's Kelly Yoga.
Hey, it's Robin Morrison, and I am your National Physical Activity Specialist. And it's time to make a move.
Jamaica, let's get moving again. Season 2 of the Ministry of Health and Wellness Jamaica Move series is here. Join us Wednesdays at 5 a.m. and Saturdays at 8 a.m. right here on CVM TV. Let's get moving. Make a move now.
Three-time champions Calabar have booked their spot in the second round of the Manning Cup. This coming after a 10-2 drubbing of Kingston Technical. This week, losing only one so far this season, Calabar will be looking to continue this rich vein of form as they seek to end that 19-year Manning Cup drought that has really haunted them. Now here's Brian Pitto with more in this week's Team Talk.
Calabar's last Manning Cup title was in 2005, but their recent form has had supporters dreaming that the trophy could make its way back to Red Hills Road. Led by the experienced Andrew Price, Calabar sit atop Zone D, but only on goal difference, scoring 25 goals and conceding 4 in just 8 matches. Although they demolished Kingston Technical by 10 goals to 2 on Wednesday, one of their most impressive performances came last Saturday in that crucial 1-0 victory over St. Andrew Technical.
With Omari Grant doing well to create this opportunity for his team to go ahead. Defensive effort poor, creating, ranking an opportunity, and he did so, obliging himself. Getting inside, taking a shot, finding space, catching Jaheim Williams off his line, and going over his head into the goal. One of the better goals we've seen this season. The only goal of the game, of course, came early in that first half of the Jaheim ranking, of course.
Coach Price says the win was down to the commitment of the players.
The youngsters are resilient. We played this game today without 2 of our frontline central defenders. One got a red card in the last game and the other has an injury. So we had to patch up the team today, and people played in positions that they didn't normally play. But we have a system that we have been playing for the entire season, and once people fit into the system, then the team will play well. And the team showed some depth, some character today to really play against a very good St. Andrew Technical team, and they were good enough to get the 3 points here today. I think that we needed to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal, but our forte is our defensive structure.
Calabar isn't known as a giant in schoolboy football, with their 2005 Manning Cup winning title being only their 3rd in the history of the competition, after winning it in 1943 and 1977. However, Price says he's aiming to reshape that narrative.
We are developing a football culture here at the school, and we are building it, and people are buying into it, and we're going to continue to work diligently to see that we get some success along the line. We are firmly planted on the ground, and we're taking it one game at a time.
Calabar's next 2 games will see them hosting both Vauxhall and Camperdown on the 15th and 19th of October respectively, as they aim to secure top spot ahead of Stats.
Now, almost 20 years for a title is definitely too long. And I know Calabar tends to be focused on the track and field and even the school challenge quiz, but still, with that type of reputation as a traditional school, for me, it has to count for something, and it should dictate that they take football more seriously. And winning the Manning Cup, or at least competing consistently, must be a part of that track record. Now, maybe we can have a full discussion about Calabar with the rest of the team next week. Break time now, soon come back.
What's your story? What's your sign? Who dreamers? Don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive.
When was you in the Temptation?
Steve knows style. Family Feud.
That's me on the corner. People don't bother feel like you can predict who is going to be in the shop with me. A ship carry you back again. Controversial. How old were you?
8 years old.
Now we're contemplating. These are the digits. What kind of episode this one? Another junction in life.
I have 2 left foot there.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, man. See the buckle of the Nigel, you know. This is my show, and you will not drop word from me.
They even know them things.
TJ, I can't say that now. You're going to mash up some house.
You know, say Baba was really there ready to make your cut.
So, where you cut before? The cut, okay.
Now I'm where I want to be.
The cut is brought to you by Flow.
Mommy, the third time nearly deaf with them old pat and pan there, no? Get up and go buy the lot of me, you see?
Yo, what's cracking the lack in the pack and the mashing?
Hey, you don't want no people in your business.
You should take advantage of CVM TV's unbeatable small business advertising package. Trust me. And get your goods and services in front of your customers today.
For $150,000, you get a high-quality professional commercial.
Plus 20 prime-time commercial spots.
That's massive exposure at a fraction of the cost.
Including on the #1 morning show in Jamaica, Sunrise.
So don't wait. Call us on 658-208-5377 and see your business goals happen right here on CVM Television.